So much. Well, both sides have rested their cases in the double murder trial of Alec Murdaugh, but there are still more major steps before it goes to the jury. Right now, the prosecution is calling reply witnesses, that's those who have already given testimony, to clarify or dispute the defense's case. Our very own Nick Neville is live outside the Culleton County Courthouse for us this afternoon. And Nick, this trial is now in its 26th day. How soon could things be wrapping up?
Yes, good afternoon, Jamal. So we're expecting soon, but prosecutors' estimates on the timeline here have been off before. So the state says they have about 7 reply witnesses to call. They hope to get through all of those today. After that, the jury is going to take a field trip to Moselle. Then we will hear closing arguments, and only then will the jury be tasked with deliberating here. Now, the state's first reply witness was Ronnie Crosby. He's Alec Murdaugh's former law partner. We previously heard testimony from him 2 other times. Once without the jury present during an in-camera hearing, and then another time during the state's case. He said that Murdaugh told him he checked both Maggie and Paul's bodies for pulses before calling 911. That was clear to him, he said. Murdaugh denied this during his testimony last week. Crosby also said that last week, when Murdaugh was on the stand, was the first time he'd realized that his former law partner lied about being at the crime scene just minutes before the murders. Defense attorney Dick Harpootlian objected to questioning more than a dozen times this morning and was overruled by Judge Clifton Newman nearly every time. In cross-examination, Harpootlian alleged that because Murdaugh destroyed the law firm and stole millions of dollars, some of which Crosby has personally had to pay back, it is possibly influencing his testimony. In a testy exchange, Crosby repeatedly denied this, with the two at times shouting back and forth. Take a listen to a part of that key exchange.
I have had anger with him, extreme anger, Mr. Harpootlian, because of what he did to my law firm, my partners, my client, his clients, our clients, what he did to his family, what he's did to so many people. Yes, I experienced a lot of anger. But you can't walk around with anger. You have to find a way to deal with it and move forward. And I have done that. And if you suggest, you are dead wrong if you think I've come in here and told this jury something because of money. When we're talking about 2 people who were brutally murdered, then you're headed in the wrong direction.
Do you think he did it?
I don't have an opinion. I don't have the benefit of the materials you have.
Dr. Ellen Reamer, who performed the autopsies of Maggie and Paul, is taking the stand right now as the state's second reply witness. She's refuting some of the findings of a pathologist that the defense called yesterday, most notably that the shotgun blast to Paul's head was a contact wound. She believes that it was not. That pathologist that we heard from yesterday said that he believed that it was. Reporting in Walterboro, Nick Neville, WIS News 10.
Thank you so much for your reporting. And soon jurors will be able to see the property where the killings happened. Before jurors came in yesterday morning, Judge Clifton Newman responded to a request from the defense to allow them to see the property in person. Now, one print reporter along with a videographer and a still photographer will be allowed to visit the Moselle property after the jury. Now, if you want to watch the trial live, you can do so by heading to our website, wistv.com. You can also download the WIS News 10 app or watch it live on our streaming channels, YouTube, Roku, and Fire TV.